Industry Season 3, Episode 8, the much-anticipated finale, captures the essence of the show's intricate portrayal of ambition, power, and interpersonal dynamics within the world of high finance. This episode delves into the culmination of various character arcs, focusing primarily on Yasmin, Robert, and Harper as they make life-altering decisions that signal the next phase of their tumultuous careers and personal lives. The finale is a masterclass in illustrating how each of these characters balances ambition with the search for personal fulfillment. Yasmin's struggle between love and power is central to the episode. Kara Hanan's journey in this episode is perhaps the most heart-wrenching and complex. Throughout the season, Yasmin is shown grappling with the fallout from her father's bankruptcy and the media frenzy that follows. Her father's downfall is both a personal and public humiliation, which propels her further into the ruthless corporate world, where personal connections often translate into professional leverage. The finale sees Yasmin caught between two worlds, one represented by Robert, her friend and occasional lover, and the other by Henry Mook, a media mogul with vast resources and influence. Her romantic dynamic with Robert is explored as they share a road trip, giving Yasmin a rare moment of emotional vulnerability. For a brief period, it appears that she might choose love and authenticity over power as she and Robert draw closer during their time together. However, Yasmin ultimately chooses to return to Henry, symbolizing her prioritization of influence and security over her emotional needs. This decision comes after Henry's Uncle Norton, a powerful media figure, offers her a way to escape her precarious situation by proposing an engagement with Henry. By doing so, Yasmin can protect herself from media scrutiny and use Henry's influence to shield her from the legal troubles stemming from her father's financial scandal. Yasmin's decision to get engaged to Henry is less about love and more about survival in the cutthroat world of finance and media. Her choice reflects a key theme of industry: the need to make strategic, often cold-blooded decisions to get ahead. As Yasmin now sorrows for Robert after announcing her engagement, the audience sees the emotional toll this decision takes on her. Her actions underline how the corporate world strips away personal desires, leaving only pragmatic choices. Hashtag Robert's path of independence. Robert, another central figure in the finale, represents the emotional counterpoint to Yasmin. While Yasmin opts for power and influence, Robert seems to lean toward personal integrity and independence. His relationship with Yasmin, which has been a will they, won't they dynamic since the beginning of the series, reaches a moment of clarity during their trip together. Although they connect physically and emotionally, Robert recognizes that Yasmin's ambitions far exceed his, and their relationship is ultimately unsustainable. After Yasmin chooses Henry, Robert distances himself, driving away in a symbolic gesture of moving on from both Yasmin and the toxic environment of Pierpoint. This decision aligns with his professional move to pitch a new venture, Little Abs, using funds he has secured from Henry. Robert's trajectory suggests a path toward personal and professional independence, even as he remains disillusioned by the corporate world. His departure from the emotional chaos surrounding Yasmin and Henry signifies his desire to carve out a future for himself that is not defined by power plays. Hashtag Harper's return to America. Meanwhile, Harper Stern's storyline in the finale mirrors her perpetual struggle between ambition and integrity. Throughout the season, Harper has been embroiled in controversies due to her unscrupulous methods of acquiring insider information. Despite her questionable ethics, Harper's resourcefulness and strategic acumen have caught the attention of Oti Mostan, a wealthy businessman who offers her an opportunity to start a hedge fund. Harper's acceptance of Oti's offer marks a turning point for her. She decides to leave London and return to America, the place she has been avoiding for much of the series. This decision reflects Harper's recognition that her future lies in the high-stakes world of finance, where she can operate on her terms. By pitching the idea of a short hedge fund that targets companies like Lumi, Harper demonstrates her commitment to using her sharp instincts for profit, even if it means bending ethical boundaries. This new venture, combined with her return to the U.S., signals a new chapter for Harper. It also highlights her evolution from a struggling, insecure employee to a confident, calculated player in the financial world. The episode ends with Harper moving toward a more independent role, symbolizing her growing dominance in the industry. Hashtag PeerPoint's transformation. While the personal stories of Yasmin, Robert, and Harper take center stage, the fate of PeerPoint and Company, the investment bank where much of the drama unfolds, is also crucial to the narrative. Throughout the season, PeerPoint has been portrayed as a volatile and often toxic workplace where loyalty is scarce and survival is a constant battle. The finale reveals that PeerPoint is undergoing significant changes, with a rebranding effort led by Almir, an external entity that is restructuring the company. Eric Ta, a senior figure at PeerPoint and Harper's former mentor, finds himself pushed out of the company in the final moments. After years of maneuvering and manipulating those around him, Eric is left unemployed, a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of power in the corporate world. His downfall mirrors the precariousness of everyone's position at PeerPoint, where no one is truly safe from being cut out. In a poignant scene, Eric and Harper share a phone call, signaling that despite the toxic relationship they've had, there is still some form of mutual respect. However, the overarching message is clear. Even the most powerful figures in the company are expendable when it no longer suits the business's needs. Hashtag conclusion. The Industry Season 3 finale masterfully weaves together themes of ambition, power, and personal sacrifice. Yasmin, Robert, and Harper each face critical decisions that will shape their futures, with Yasmin choosing power over love, Robert opting for independence, and Harper embracing a new opportunity in America. Their stories reflect the brutal realities of working in high finance, where personal relationships often take a back seat to professional ambitions. Meanwhile, PeerPoint's transformation serves as a backdrop to these individual journeys, illustrating the constant flux and instability of the corporate world. The episode leaves the audience pondering the costs of success in a world where power dynamics reign supreme, setting the stage for potential future developments. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on the latest videos.